Check 1, 2. Good morning. How's everybody this morning? Good. So we're gonna have a interesting morning this morning. We're gonna have a great morning this morning, right? We're here. It's never a bad morning when we're here. But this morning, Ricky has asked me to speak. That's a major problem. I'm gonna tell you that now. Don't clap yet, please. I'm not gonna clap at all. No, he's asked me, which I said no, by the way. I said absolutely not. And then he said, no, I'm gonna get you to speak this and that. Wait, this has happened actually for a while.
Can I interrupt you for a second?
Couple years.
Can I interrupt you for a second?
Only if you speak.
You notice he said Ricky asked him to speak, which he said no, by the way. But you know all the snowstorms that we had this winter and how the church was crippled by it? This brother was supposed to be speaking those mornings. Ricky kept asking him over and over. I'm like, will you quit while you're ahead? If you ever want to see your congregation again, quit asking this brother to speak. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm keeping away from the ceiling because I don't want nothing to come out of it. I don't know what you've been praying this morning. I'm excited to hear it. I'm excited to know the weather patterns have changed in America because of Brad.
I did think I got lucky twice. And then, of course, it just kept coming. But as I was saying, I said no. And he said, no, I'm going to get you to speak. I said, no, it's not happening. And no, I am. We'll go ahead and get you to speak. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get you to speak this day. No, I'm not doing it. And then somehow, I'm speaking. I really don't know how, even to this day. I will say this, though. I have learned. There's always been fruit. I've done on many things. Well, what I want to tell you, I'm not preaching. I'm going to tell you a story today. And I'm going to show you a point in my life. I'm going to show you when I lived. I lived a good portion of my life without God. I believed in God, but I lived without God. A huge portion of my life. And then I'm going to show you a point where it changed. And I'm hoping I'm not going to get emotional. Cole got me all messed up. If y'all were here when this song, you know, broke something in me now. Now I can't hardly say anything without crying, thanks to you. When you came up and did that thing. Of course, and after the song, he's like, why are you crying, Brad? I was like, you're so beautiful. But, so anyway, this is going to be an interesting, so let's raise our expectations for worship this morning. And then we're going to lower them a little bit for the story and the message when we get there. But let's have some fun today. And I hope I can get out what I want to tell you guys about today.
All right, you guys ready to worship? message, the word has gone forth. There's a story in the Bible about that, man. God sent the angel out to give the word to the prophet. But he was delayed. There was a delay. There was a struggle. There's wars and fightings in the heavens and the principalities. And there's no telling what God is wanting to do this morning and in our lives. Father God, we ask you to speak. We ask you to move. We ask you to break off chains in us, Lord. In the name of Jesus, we command chains to be loosed and broken this morning in this place. God, that we can hear the voice of the Lord clearly, and that we can love. God, that we can love each other, that we can love ourselves, and we can love you. If we can't love ourselves, we can't love others. Start to love who God has made you to be and walk in that thing. Walk in who God has made you to be, and his goodness and his mercy and his grace. And as we begin to look more like Jesus, we will love ourselves more. The world will be drawn to us. We have the answers. We have the words of life. Father, thank you. Thank you. In Jesus' name we pray.
I've been broken within the moment. I've been faithful and I've been reckless at every bend. I've held everything together and watched it shine. I've stood tall and I've grown the same. I wrestle and I have trembled towards surrender. Chased my heart adrift and drifted home again. From the blessing till I've been desperate to find redemption. Every time I turn around, you're still don't deserve this kind of love. Somehow, this kind of love is who you are. There's a grace I can never add up to be somebody you still want. Somehow, you love me as you find me. Who am I to think your glory needs my praises? This borrowed breath is yours, Lord, take it all. You are faithful and you are gracious, and I'm just grateful. You don't need a single thing to come around. I was found before I was lost. I was yours before I was not. You wear the scar for all my mistakes. That part just breaks me. No, I don't deserve this kind of love. Somehow, this kind of love is who you are. It's a grace I can never add up to be somebody you still want. Somehow, you love me as you find me. 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 You love me as you
won't stop, Lord. How you never leave me. Your love's too good to me. How you never leave me. You search, you seek, you never leave me. How you search and you seek and you find, you save, and you heal, you restore. How you never leave me. How you search, how you seek, how you find, how you save, how you never leave me. How you seek, how you search, how you save, how you love. And you never leave me here. How you see, how you say, and you never leave me. Your love's too good to leave me. Oh, you never leave me. Your love's too good to leave me. Oh, you never leave me. Your love's too good to leave me. You love me as you come. Your love's too good to leave me. If you want my heart, I won't second guess. 'Cause I need your love more than anything. I'm yours. Your love's too good to leave me. 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 How you never leave me here. Your love's too good to leave me.
Man, isn't it awesome that God shows up? That's a privilege, right? That's a privilege that He shows up every week and meets us right where we are. Man, let's don't take that for granted. Let's stay. We're gonna do another song in a minute. We got a couple of other things we're gonna do first, and then we're gonna let the kids be dismissed. I got an echo here. I don't know. You probably chasing closer or further away. I don't know. Can you switch mics? Let me see your mic. Sound like Johnny Cash. Hey. Who'll give Brad that mic? You won't be able to understand anything he says. Hold it. He'd be like a young Elvis somebody. Everybody loved Elvis, but you couldn't ever understand what he said. Oh, who said that? Somebody did. Oh man, isn't it good to be here? Y'all look great this morning. Let's do something before we let the kids go. Let's let all the kids come up. You can space out, whatever. If you've got kids that are shy, come up with them. Come on, K-May's up here. Come on, love. Yeah, y'all right here. You good? K-May, I think you got a fan. All right, y'all do me a favor. Let's spread it. Y'all stacking the stage here. Charlie, come here. You want the mic? Hey, y'all, let's spread out across here. We want to talk to you for a minute. Before we let you go, what's up, Corey Jack? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. What's up, Gracie? All right. Is it any other children? We don't want to leave anybody out. Y'all can sit. We can sit. That's fine. Sit if you want to sit. I'll come in front. I don't want to leave anybody out. Bring the babies up here too. Bring the babies up here too. Make room by Caleb. Let's get the babies up here. Let's spread them out. We're going to talk to them before you go to class. I'm glad I ain't a kid's work. I'm glad we got them, but I'm just glad I ain't one. Look, before y'all go to class, I just want to talk to you for a minute. I want to tell you something. Okay? Look, y'all look at me. I'm going to walk down this thing. I'm going to talk to you. Let me tell you something. Brown hair, because God wanted you to have beautiful brown hair. Caleb, you got curls, because God wanted you to have those curls. You too, Phoenix. All these babies, all these kids. You know what the Bible tells us? That before you even born, when you were in your mother's belly, when she was pregnant with you, God was shaping what you would look like. He was shaping these curls right here for Caleb, right? He was shaping what color your eyes would be. Let me see your eyes, Corey J. You got blue eyes. I got blue eyes. Girls like blue eyes. At least that's what they tell me. I don't know. My girl likes it. I hope she likes my blue eyes. But God doesn't make mistakes. You know what? The world sometimes will tell you that you're a mistake. But that's a lie. And right here, we're going to teach you foundational truth. So when you grow up, the lies of the world and the lies of the enemy won't be able to get inside of your heart and your head, because the Holy Spirit would have sealed truth deep down inside. Yes. The Bible says He made them all male and female. And this might not be PC, and I know it might be a whole world watching, and I'm okay with that. Because I'm going to tell you, you are who you are because God ordained and created and designed you. God needed a gift in the earth, and He needed Katie as a young lady, as a female, as a girl, to fulfill the calling that He has on your life individually. Yes. Same thing with you. Same thing with you. So listen. You guys will grow up in a generation that nobody else in this room had to grow up in. You guys will face challenges that nobody else in this room will have to face. But we make you a promise. We're going to seal the truth of God deep down in your heart, deep down in your mind. And we believe and we stand on it, that the gates of hell will not prevail against you. Yes. Parents, we're going to stand on it, but you gotta get them here. You gotta get them in this environment. We gotta work together. And there's never been a more critical time to be in God's house, especially with these kids. And there's never been a time that's more important than that. Yeah. Never. Where did Brad go? He's throwing up. I'm gonna have to play and sing and do it all, I reckon. Come on, Brad. Thank you. Where you at, Brad? Get on on that guitar. We're going to sing this song and pray. I can't play and do this too. You can throw up when you get home. So let's go back into that. Love me as you find me. And we're going, as you do that, y'all stand. Let's everybody stand. Let's stretch your hands this way and join me as we pray over these kids. We're going to pray over the truth of all these kids. We're going to pray against the lies of the world and the lies of the enemy. Right now. God, we just thank you for who you are. God, we just thank you for the truth that is in this place. God, we just thank you for the truth that is in your word. God, right now, God, we just seal these young men and young women, these young boys and young girls as you created them to be, God, distinctively, purposefully, by your design. God, you created them male, you created them female, you created them with giftings and callings and purposes and distinctions that are unique to them, God. You need them to be who you designed and who you created them to be, God. And no matter what the world tries to come in, God, we come against the spirit of confusion right now that's trying to come into this nation and around this world to confuse the people and to confuse the world and to confuse the younger generations. God, but that cannot break through the Spirit of God. The Bible says when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of God raises up a standard. Right now, we raise up a standard against the enemy over all of the kids that are in this church, not only now, but the ones that will come, the ones that are already teenagers. God, we just pray a seal of protection around their heart, their minds, their bodies, that the lies of the enemy will not be able to penetrate. The Spirit of God has encapsulated and protected them right now. We just dedicate each child that's here, even the babies, God. We just dedicate each child to you and dedicate to you a commitment to teach them the truth of who they are in you, to teach them of who they are in Christ. God, we thank you for it right now. We just thank you for this word. We thank you for the sealing power of God. We just thank you. God, the purposes and plans that are inside each one of these children, we commit to you. In the gates of hell, this is the church. You said the gates of hell won't stop the church. Spirit of confusion has no place in their heart and their mind. The truth of your word will be lodged deep. Will be a deep seed that we will water, and it'll grow and there'll be fruit. And in the generation to come, God, these will be the lights that will be in the world. This will be the salt that is in the earth. We thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, y'all ready to go to class? All right. Have fun. Have fun. As they're being dismissed, let me say, Amanda, thank you for everything you're doing. Everybody that works with our kids, thank you for what you're doing. Look, some people say, hey, I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference in life. Get involved with the kids ministry. I can't think of a greater way than to make a difference, than to be a part of training and equipping and empowering these kids, not for tomorrow, but for today. And if you want to change the world, start right there, right?
Adam, if you put that scripture up real quick, we're going to do one more song for now. But I want to read in Hebrews 11:6 before we get into it. It says, and without faith, it is impossible to please him. It's next song we're going to do is called Walk by Faith. It's 20 years old. Short my age. Came to me at a... Shit, gracious. Man, he got started. I'm messed up. Crying. Somebody give me some tissues. I'm just kidding. I'm going to get it back together here. It hit me at a tough time. I'm going to tell you about it here in a minute. I'm going to tell you my story. And let's read some more. For whoever would draw near to God must believe that He exists and that He rewards those who seek Him. Seek Him. Seek Him. You have to reach out. You have to do something. That's what I'm going to show in my story. How I got lost. Because I didn't seek it. I'm going to show you what it looks like to live life on your own. Because I did it for a long time. So we're going to try to do this. So I can't talk to start, so we're going to try it. So y'all got to help me sing this song. But I Walk by Faith is a song that hit me at a time when I was really struggling. And I had just begun to build a relationship with God, just beginning. Even though I knew Him, but I just beginning. He was beginning to lift me up. And this was a time when the words, I will walk by faith, even though I can't see where I'm walking, what I'm looking at, and I don't understand, and I don't know the midst of all the stuff that's going on, but I'm going to trust you, I'm going to have faith in you. He wrote this song, as a matter of fact, at a time in his life. Jeremy Camp wrote this song. They had just found out his wife was sick, really sick, who later passed away. I know most people know the story. And I'm no holding this. I think he wrote this on his honeymoon. They had found out that she had gotten sick. And he wrote this song that as sick as she was, and what they were going to go through, that they weren't going to live in fear, that they were going to walk in faith, which is what we're supposed to do, which is pleasing to God. We cannot please God without faith. Can't do it. So, if y'all will help us, let's worship to this song. And then I'm going to try to tell y'all something. Let's do this a little lower. I got that Johnny Cash thing going on this morning. I just don't know. I believe you when you say your hand will guide my every way. You receive those words you say, and every moment and I will walk by faith, even when I cannot see. Oh, because this is broken road, prepare your way for me. Help me to read this broken road prepares your way for me. I'll sing it one time. Oh, and I will walk by faith, even when I cannot see. Well, because of this broken road prepares your way for me. Amen. Y'all can be seated. So, by the way, y'all sound amazing. I was struggling right there. Thank y'all for picking this thing up. So I'm just going to jump right into my story. I showed you Hebrews. We'll go back to that again in a second. But and I'll be honest with you, I'm not very excited to tell the first part. I am excited for the last part. The middle part, I have never really told anybody about. Very few people. People know now, there's some. When I was going through it, no one knew. And what I want to do today about my story is I'm hoping that we can learn some lessons. I don't know what any of you guys are going through. And I hope you're going through nothing. I hope your relationship is perfect and your life is perfect, and that's what I hope. But if not, this message may speak to some people. So, as a child, by the way, I was raised in church. My mother, parents. By the way, if I don't know anybody, my name's Brad Mealy. I'm sorry, I know most of you guys, but I've been around here for a long time. Probably, I don't know, 12, 13. I'm not good with time, by the way. Most of y'all know that. But I've been here for a long time. 12, 13 years, 14 years, I don't know. And this church saved me too, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. But I've got a beautiful wife sitting over here by Mr. Johnny. I've got two beautiful kids. I just left my daughter in Chesapeake. We got home late last night. Shaggy over here. Brayden. Shaggy's growing the hair out. Got this thing going on. Anyway, I wish I had more hair so I'd grow it out too. But God has blessed me, and I'm going to show you at the end, but He's blessed me with two beautiful kids, a beautiful wife. There's nothing, I'm telling you right now, there's nothing that I want. There's nothing that I want in this world because of what He's done for me and what He's given me in the places. And I'm going to show you what He's done as we get there. But I started off in church, so my mom made me go to church every single Sunday. Every single Sunday. Which as a kid, I'm gonna keep it real here, man. I'm telling you right now, I want to be playing golf. I don't want to be there. Worse than not even wanting to be there, which was no option, by the way. You're going in the store, you're going to church, which is what you should do. Thank God that she did that. But my brother, I got an older brother. Every single Sunday I would go in, and every single Sunday I would absolutely learn nothing. I listened to zero of the message. Zero. I mean, if whatever's less than zero that would register as a decimal that you could hear, that's what nothing. I didn't hear anything. I would leave every time. I remember we had, you remember Mr. Crockett? I'm talking about that, Carl, we're talking about that. Mr. Crockett was a preacher back when I was young. Mr. Crockett had a little pocket on his eye. I don't know how he lost it. Obviously, he didn't want it to be cool, but it was cool. When you're a kid, he had the thing over his eye. And every single Sunday, I would roll out of church and I'd go, Mr. Crockett, that was a fine message, Mr. Crockett. I'm going to tell you, that was really good. Spoke to me today, Mr. Crockett. Every time I went out, different message. You did a great job today, Mr. Crockett. Thank you, Mr. Crockett. Never heard a word, Mr. Crockett said. I can tell you right now. And then whoever was after him, maybe Bill or someone, whoever came on. Your memory's worth some money. Benita and I went to church. Shane and I were family. We've been to church our whole life. She did detest a lot of those. So anyway, but she had me in church every single Sunday, so I knew who God was. I thought I did, but I did. But I tell you what I thought. This was just, and I didn't get this from anywhere but me. I said, you know what? I'm going to be a good person. I'm going to do more good than bad. And I've done that thing. But what's going to happen at the end, I'm going to get to the pearly gates because I lived a good life, and God's going to say, come on in, partner. No problem. I didn't even doubt it. Never thought about it. I just knew. I said. So that was it. That was my philosophy forever, for a very long time. I didn't listen to anything. I didn't learn anything. Certainly didn't read the Bible. If we had to say a Bible verse in church, I forgot it immediately once it was done. I had to say it. This again, my mom put us there. But again, thank God she did. Thank God she did. She built me that foundation, because you'll see later why that comes into play. But I'm gonna tell you, there were two things that I cared about as a kid. And again, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give y'all the PG version of everything, thankfully. But I'm gonna be honest with you. There were two things I cared about. The very first one was sports. That was it. The second one was girls. I hope my mom's not listening. But that's it. One, sports. Two, girls, girlfriend, whatever. And after that, really nothing. I mean, that was it. All my time, all my energy. I played everything. Everything I had a ball to play. Anything. As a kid. Outside all the time. Mom would make me come inside at night. She would go in there because the neighbors, the bouncing basketball. My dad would put a little light up, shine down on the basketball court. Mom would come. Every night she would tap. She'd go, get up here, because I'm waking the neighbors up. Because that ball is loud and bouncing. Played anything that I could do. I need to get through this part fast to get the not so fun part. Just get right on in middle school, high school, same thing. I played sports all the way through. I started with golf, and on in high school I played golf. This is 9th grade. I played on the senior high team from golf. As soon as I finished golf, I played on the basketball team. As soon as I finished basketball, I played on the baseball team. I know this is hard to believe, because I played Jacob not long ago at a worship set, and he beat me. It was only because I couldn't breathe. After the set, no, I'm just kidding. Jacob's a good player. What we were playing in, but I mean, it's been a long time, and you need to breathe to play basketball. So after the second point, I mean, we were done. I was done. Anyway, that's all it is. So we're going to just repeat that cycle. And I'm not going to even today. I'm talking about internal struggles with me. I'm not going to be talking about my family. I'm not going to be talking about my kids. I'm not talking about all those unbelievable, wonderful blessings God's given me. I'm just going to talk about an internal struggle with me. Because you look at people from the outside and you think you know them, but you don't know them. I'm telling you. I lived a very fake life for a long time. Let me back up though. So, sports. That's it. So go around the clock. And I'm going to tell you what, I had a lot of, if you want to call it, I thought at that time I had a lot of success. I played on some state championship teams. I won some awards. Felt good about it. The problem is, I'm not growing as a person at all. For one, and you can see where it's going, I have zero relationship with God. None. And outside of that, I'm not even growing as a person, as a human being. If it doesn't have anything to do with sports or girls, I ain't listening. I don't know. I realized this later in life as I'm just talking to friends. Like, where'd you learn that? They were like, school. I was like, oh, okay. And no, they taught that. But anyway, so those are the things, that was what made me, that's where I put all my energy, all my time, all my focus was playing sports. And then there. Had some success again. I played a lot. I loved to play. I practiced. I was motivated too. 1995, I was athlete of the year. I know that's all it feels. Halifax County Scout. I still get some plaque on the wall. I'm not bragging. I want you to hear this because it's really dumb. But there's a plaque on the wall over there. Anytime my kids go near it, I do try to still get by that plaque. I'm like, let's just stop by the office for a second. What's that? You know it's right. But I was proud of that. That was it. That was all I was doing. I was playing sports. So, let's just repeat. So just imagine, that's all I'm doing. All year, all the time. That's it. That's not what I'm still in church. Every Sunday, I'm in church. The only Sunday that I didn't have to go to church, this is getting real sad, which was one of my favorites, was on Easter Sunday. They had a sunrise service that my mom said, if you go to sunrise service, you can go play golf. I mean, 6 o'clock, I don't care what time the sun come up. All right, I'm there. And I was. One of my favorite days. I got to leave, I go with my dad, my brother, and play golf. In church this whole time. Learned zero, nothing. I can't tell you. I couldn't tell you a Bible verse. John, I don't know who John. I met him the other day. I wouldn't tell you. Paul? No clue. Mama, I hope you ain't listening to this message right here. She gonna be. I'm in big trouble. Big trouble. So, let's skip a little further. So, I'm happy, by the way. I'm extremely. I'm having the time of my life. I mean, happy. I'm just, that's all I'm doing, playing sports. Now, I will say this, and you'll see where this hat comes later, but when you put your time, your focus, and your energy into something tangible, when you put it in a relationship, I'm not talking about with God, I'm talking about with a boyfriend, or girlfriend, or whatever. Kids, y'all get the most out of this message because I wasted a lot of my life. I hope this helps somebody. But when all your focus is right there, I can promise you, you're going to be disappointed. I promise you, you're going to have a rough life because it's going to go up in that. If my whole day is contingent on how my wife is treating me, I'm in big trouble. I'm just kidding. She is, man, you're amazing. That was a big joke. She's amazing. She's the only thing that keeps me going. But I'm serious. Jokes aside, for young people, I mean, when your whole life is wrapped around a boy or a girl, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be disappointed. All your focus is going in. You're not going to learn anything. You're not listening. You're going to be disappointed. You're going to be sad. It's just this. It's just right here. When life is actually very easy, I mean, skipping forward a little bit, I mean, when we put our eyes on the prize, when we spend our time, when you have a relationship with God, life's easy. It can be. If your faith, the stronger your faith is, this is a belief for me. I don't know. Does that come about? I'm telling you, the stronger, this is my life. The stronger your faith is, the easier your life is going to be. I can tell you that right now. The more that you do, the more that you step out for God, the easier your life is going to be. So let's get back into this. I went to school at Virginia Tech. I wanted to go to a big school. Why did I want to go there? A lot of girls. Sports. Big time. Sports program at Virginia Tech. I wanted to play. I did. 1995, made the baseball team. Virginia Tech Hammer and Hoops. This is a touchy subject for me. That's what I want to do. Lay it down and let them cry. You hold me. So there again, I'm proud of myself. Again, I'm on top of the world. I'm in Virginia Tech. I'm playing baseball. We're just having a blast. I met a bunch of people. I'm having what I think is a time of my life because all of my focus again is on sports. And I'm happy, I think. I'm just rolling. Life can't get any better. And I'm skipping through a whole lot of stuff, but I got this. We can get out of this. We're probably going to play golf now. So, this happens. I've never been hurt a day in my life. We're getting ready to leave. You're ready to leave for spring training. I got water everywhere. By the way, I'm in a disaster today. I'm telling you. Earlier, I couldn't hear myself. I'm like, Ricky, why can't I hear like these earphones? I had the other earphones in, the wrong ones, and they ain't plugged in. I've been a mess. Let's get back to something that makes sense. So, I had to go this day. I had missed a workout because of one of my classes. At this time, I was actually going to class, by the way. I had good grades. I had to. You couldn't play baseball if you had good grades. They had good grades. And I had to go earlier that day. What I missed, I had to squat this particular day. I had to squat real heavy. When we get into practice that day, and for whatever reason, because we're getting ready to leave for spring training, we will go down to Miami, we go down to Coral Gables, we go down there for the spring for a week or two and play baseball. Get ready to leave in like a week, 2 weeks. The season's getting ready to start. And coach wants to run 60. I'm like, man, and I went to the captain and I was like, man, I just squatted. I don't know. And he told me, he said, don't run. He said, go tell the coach, you just squatted over there, don't run. I said, man, I guess I might do that. I got to thinking about it. I was like, I'm going to tell the coach, I'm going to look weak, I'm going to pitiful. And I'm still fighting for position, by the way, at this time. I was playing center field, and me and another guy were still kind of battling this thing out. I didn't want to go and look weak and pitiful and be like, Coach, I can't run, whatever. So I ran. When I got 3/4 of the way down, I snapped. It's a hamstring. Snap it. I don't even pull it. I mean, loud snap. I'll never forget my assistant coach was there, the head coach, Chuck Hartman, legendary baseball. He's at the other end. Assistant coach is right here. And he yells down at the other end. He goes, out for the season. I'm laying on the ground. I'm out and checked up, rolled up, whatever. I can't put any weight on this leg at all. Nothing. No. On a hamstring. I've heard of plenty of Ricky Henderson used to pull it on me. I heard of these hamstring pulls, no big deal, right? I couldn't. Whatever I had done, I had snapped it. And my whole leg, black and blue. Couldn't walk. I had to go get a crutch. I was on crutches for a week or two. Fast forward, let's get through this part. I'm going in the training room. So I do everything that I can possibly do to heal this leg up. Because that's all I care about. Girls, okay, well, I had a girl, that was nice. That's keeping me going a little bit, but that's all I cared about. What my purpose in life was at the moment, really, truthfully. I don't know this as a kid, but I know it now looking back, telling the story. I mean, that's it. I did everything and more. He said, try this, I tried this. We did ice and stem, I did ice and stem. I went to the pool at night and swam, I did leg days and everything. Well, and the season started by this time. I'm out for so I was only out for maybe 6 weeks. Doctor said, I think you could go try it. Be careful. Okay, I went. Got in the game like something. Played pretty good. Coach let me get in and play just a little bit. Very next time out in practice and warm up, I'm trying to earn my spot back in my position. And I'm back out in center field trying to run a fly ball down, and I pulled it again. Same leg. Didn't snap it this time. I pulled it. I could walk. Couldn't run. Repeat the process. Several weeks again go by, I'm out there again, trying to do it. Pull it again. So let's just repeat that for, I don't know. I'm terrible at times, but that goes on for a while. And I tell you, long story short, at the end, when I knew it was the end, this was my left leg I was having all those problems with. That happened maybe 6 or 7 times, just over and over and over again. Then I pulled my right. So I went to coach. He probably would have cut me anyway because I'm really wasting space. I learned to juggle. I want to see juggle. I'm watching the boys out there play, which is one of the hardest things that I ever do. I'm making Gatorade. Y'all want some Gatorade? Ain't do nothing. Learning to juggle. And I've been hurt my whole life. And so I went to the coach. I said, look, I'm done. Ain't no way. I'm wasting your time. I'm wasting my time. It's over. Okay. So I went and got a job. Immediately. I'm talking about like next day. Thank God. I have not reminded the Lord. Because I believe in work. I know God is one of the first things. He wants us to work. He wants us to work hard. And I believe in it. It's the only thing. That, my mother praying, and yeah, but so I'm on top of the mountain as far as I'm concerned. My mountain, everybody has their mountain. I'm on top of the mountain as far as I'm concerned. I'm playing Division I baseball. I got friends. I'm having a good time. Life can't get any better. Now I got out, but I got away from home now. I ain't been in church. I ain't set foot in church. Drive by, oh, I'm in church. So, obviously, you can kind of tell this thing's getting ready to go down. You know, by the somberness in my voice. I get great. Well, from that day, things started to come down. You see, I lost my motivation. The thing I had worked so hard for my entire life is gone. Dream, gone. So, what do we do? What do we feel that way? I'm not smart enough to go to church this time. Still believe in God, by the way. Don't even have to talk to him. Didn't know anybody. I just do. It's still the same thing. When I get there, he's going to be like, good to see you. Just because I feel like I'm going to live a good life. And I was. I mean, I wasn't. And I still have. I mean, more good than bad. Well, things really start to slide. So I feel in that time, I've all played sports. I mean, I just told you, year round, all of it. That's all I did. That's all I did. So now I started to fill my time with drinking, partying. Skipping school. You skip school, I kid you, boy. Skipping school, drinking. Crank that up a notch. I was already, now don't get me wrong, I already like to go out and have a good time, but I upped the ante. Really started. Doubled down on that thing. And the gamblers out there. I gambled too. Triple down. I'll tell you that. That's coming up in a second. That's a good one. So, just steady decline. Worse, day by day, by month, down. One semester coming up here real soon. I got a 0.002. I don't even know how I got a 2. I wrote my name on something, I guess, and they gave me a 0.02. 0. Do the math on that. In other words, I flunked everything. We're going to class. I'd show up, I'd go to the first day of class, get the syllabus, it'd say, oh, you got a test in 4 weeks. I'd go, all right, I'll see you in 4 weeks. Show up, think I'm smart enough that I might just roll in here and take the test, you know, multiple choice. I get there and it's essay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm done. Stuck here. Make up, I still make up some stuff. 0. Everything. So let's take it even a little bit deeper. And let's take that same thing. So I have no motivation whatsoever. I've been motivated again, and I think playing sports and all this is a good thing. I'm gonna say this. I mean, I love it, and for kids, it's a wonderful, beautiful thing. But you got to get your priorities right. And I never got my priorities right. And it wasn't because of anybody, because my mother put me in the place to get my priorities right. I just didn't do it. You have to do it. Kids, we put you in the spot, y'all have to do it. I'm telling you what's important today. I'm telling you where you need to spend your time first. So, I'm a mess. I'm already a mess. So I'm going absolutely nowhere. I'm flunking out of school, drinking a lot. I do anything and done everything in school. Want to go fishing? No, I don't really like fishing. Yeah, I'll go. Hiking? Absolutely. I hate to walk and whatever. Yeah, I'll go. Let's go hiking. It's not school. Let's go. Let me do something. That's fine. Well, just when it can't get any worse, It'll turn worse to worse. Such a thing. So my buddies and I, which I did this actually several times. This was like the third time I'd done this, but my buddies and I, about 3 of us, we decided we're gonna go to Atlantic City. That's a good thing to do, right? I'm working, by the way, I was working at Food Time, making hot dogs, hammer. Love the job, by the way. If y'all come to the fair, y'all see my hot dog wrapping. I'll put that up against anybody. Anybody want to stay after? We can play that game. I can't run, but I can grab my hot dog. So, yeah, let's go to Atlantic City. I got all of like $275 to my name. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a good plan. We'll go up there and hit it big. Go up and have a few drinks. It's a great idea. Can't wait. Let's go. We went out, and to make matters worse, the girlfriend that I had at the time had been working all semester on this big dance. She didn't want me to go to Scotland, obviously, because she had sense. And said, well, you be back for this dance. I mean, I've been working, I want you to be there. Absolutely. I'll be there. I wouldn't miss it for the world. We go up there. We stay drunk for 3 days. The third day was the day I was supposed to be back, by the way. We gambling. I don't know how we made it 3 days. I'm going to be honest with you. Money-wise. Gambling, you win some, you lose some, whatever. And they had money. I wouldn't know. I mean, we kind of group of friends pulling everything in. We're partying, we're doing all this work. On the third day, when I was supposed to be back, I should have left that day. I got back the third day or third night or whatever it was, but I needed to leave by like, I don't know, 9 in the morning or something. We left that evening. And each and every one of us left dead broke. And I mean broke. I mean not a dollar to our name. We had a good friend of mine named Chad. I don't know, I'm calling you out, Chad. Hopefully you ain't watching this online. But his father, he had an Exxon gas card. Thankfully. That's it. Which we knew we had that going in. Don't remember, we weren't that dumb. Like, oh, we can't get home. We knew we had the Exxon gas card to fall back on. So we went all in. One of my buddies had like 100 left, and we like over there pulling. We're like, dude, you gotta pull us out of this hole, man. We in trouble. You got 100. I mean, we over there surrounding him, watching him play, pulling for him. It's gone. Lost. So now, hungover, feel terrible. Girlfriend's mad, done, whatever. I don't know what you want to call it, but that's bad news. Really not one single thing going for me at all. All of my own doing. Nobody's fault. Nobody done anything to me. So we're driving back to Atlantic City. This is where it gets worse. Like, anything for my life. Now, I mean, just a short period. We ain't talking like 10 years this took. I mean, I was what I thought was on a mountaintop. I'm over here playing baseball, this is a beautiful life. I love everything in it. Now I'm over here. I mean, I dug a hole so deep, man, I'll never get out of this hole. So anyway, we're driving back from Atlantic City. It's my turn to drive. It's dark. We're cruising back. All my other boys are, sleep. I mean sleep, snoring, carrying on. And I'm like driving by myself, flying down the highway, and I'm like, you know what? You're an absolute waste of space. Ain't nobody done anything to you. What's wrong? You want to get your life together? What are you doing? You lost all your money. Your girlfriend's mad at you. You're not doing anything. I mean, what? And out of nowhere, I can't breathe. Can't breathe. Can't breathe. What in the world? What is that? Can't breathe. It was, oh, wait a minute. I don't want to wake them up. Like I was about to wake them up, and I was like, man, this is embarrassing. What's wrong with me, man? Hey, nah, I don't want to do. I'm driving and I'm flying. I can't breathe. Sweating. Palms sweating. heart beating crazy out of my chest. I mean, having a panic attack. I know what a panic attack was. Having a panic attack. And I mean, anybody had a panic attack? Raise your hand if you ever had a panic attack. Okay. The ones that did not raise your hand, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be like, man, that doesn't really make sense. That big, like you won't get it. If you've had a panic attack, you know what I'm talking about. I can tell you right now. If you had a full-blown panic attack, you know. Well, so now and I didn't wake anybody up. I should have. I'm driving. I got through it some kind of way. I finally called my brother. Drive down the road. So I'm like, what in the world was that? First I'm driving. I'm like, oh man, I'm fine. I mean, what's going on here? I mean, well, what was that? I don't get it. I mean, really, what was that? I can't breathe. I mean, it's kind of funny to talk about now, but I couldn't breathe again. I'm right back there. I'm sitting still. Ain't a thing in the world. The more I try to breathe, the less I can breathe. I can still. The more I gasp for air, the less I can get. I have another panic attack. Boy, things got bad now. Because up until that, I was just really dumb. I wasn't scared. I was just dumb. I mean, it was just a level of dumb, put it up there on the 10, ring the bell. Now, we got a big problem. Now I'm dumb and I'm scared. And God's nowhere to be found still. So, I'm going to fast forward through some of this. I'm going to tell you what, through the next 10 years, at least, I don't know how long it is. I don't sit down and do the math. 8, 9, 10, I don't know. But after those two, I had them over and over and over and over again. And I could not stop. I was embarrassed. I didn't ever talk to anybody. I didn't tell anybody. My parents probably don't even know about this. I don't even know if I've told them at this stage of my life. I didn't tell my friends. I was embarrassed. I was weak. I'm the guy that was, all my dreams are coming true. I'm the guy that was winning some awards. Everything in life I thought I wanted, I had. I'm over here. I'm broke, failing out of school, weak. I mean weak, scared to death. I've been telling you, if you've had some, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, and it would happen, it started getting into anything. Like, Ricky caught me off guard, I had to run to the little boys' room. I'm telling you, when you had back there, I'd be so scared. I would sit here and have a thought and be like, if I can't get to the bathroom, what am I going to do? And then, of course, over here, I'm like, what do you mean, if you can't get to the bathroom? I don't, that don't make sense. What kind of thought is that? But back over here, I'm going, what if I can't get to the bathroom? I'll be like, oh, man. I'm nervous wreck. I'm not kidding. This is ridiculous. I mean, I know it sounds silly, but I'm telling you, I was nervous. I couldn't wait to have to go to the bathroom to see if I could go to the bathroom. I had to prove to myself. I go down there and finally, I'm like, okay, yeah. All right, I can still go to the bathroom. It's not bad, I'm telling you, it was pitiful. Scared to death of everything. And let me tell you something. If you met me, you would have never known. You would have never known. No clue. How's everything? Man, it's great, man. That's good. Life's fantastic. It's wonderful. That's good. All alive. So, times. It's 11:20. Let me fast forward some stuff here. I know, but I'm the one back there going, don't run over, Rick. I gotta get to the golf course. I'm kidding. So y'all get the picture. So I'm broken, weak. I won't tell anybody. I didn't go to a doctor. I just had them over and over and over again. I couldn't go to the store without having them. And I will say the only thing, thank God, I just kept going. All I kept saying is, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I got to keep going. I started even with the kids. I'm not going into timeline with the kids, but I started even with the kids. Same thing, still having them. I was as weak as a man can be. Can't be any weaker than me. And again, you wouldn't know. Well, let's get to something good. Let's get to where God comes in this picture right here. So, kids, I had 2 kids. They were at a young age. And we finally decided, we're like, well, I still had this whole time to talk about going to church. We didn't even talk about it. All that suffering, all that pain, all that whatever. I mean, I'm still not learning. I'm still not reaching out. I'm not doing. It doesn't even make any sense. I can't even go back there and understand why I didn't. It doesn't even make any sense. But it didn't. I lived day after day after day after day. I understand how people get depressed. Listen, I had zero motivation. Nothing was fun in life. Nothing. Sports, forget it. I would still go, no fun. Nothing was fun. I was scared to death all the time. I'd go golf and I'd have a panic attack. I'd go out with a buddy and just might be sitting there talking to you. I'm having a panic attack. I'm running out, hey, I'll be right back. Run to the bathroom. Come back. Doing anything I could do to keep my mind off of what's going on. Drinking. Only way I could go to sleep at night was to drink. I'm telling you, drink heavily. Only way. 3, 4, good. This ain't on. This is an off night. This ain't on a weekend night. I'm talking about, this is a Monday. Evan Williams, Diet Coke, Strong, 3 or 4 of them. All right, man, go to sleep. Wake up in the middle of a mess. Because when you wake up and you're coming down off this stuff, it just intensifies the problem. So, we decided we need to get the kids into church. And luckily, this is where God steps in. Because I haven't done anything. I have not taken one step to Him, and I know He brought me to the worship. And so we first were trying to go around and find a little church. Went to Grace Baptist for a little bit, sat in there, and I'm gonna tell you, my faith was even down. Like I'm sitting in there just questioning stuff. He's talking. I'm like, oh. I am beginning to listen a little bit. I'm like, I don't get that. No, I don't know this. Burning bush. Oh, what are you talking about? My faith is down. So we went to a church out, and it was a beautiful church. Maybe some of y'all out in Virgilana actually. And went to a service, and my family actually loved this church. And I was like, ooh, man. Well, actually, so there was a storefront church right there. And somebody told me, like, hey, there's a church right there. There's a little storefront right there. I was like, I ain't no church. That's a storefront. I'm not going in there. And they were like, no, I've heard it's pretty good. Whatever. I'm like, I ain't going in the storefront. I mean, I ain't, I don't know nothing about it anyway. But I'm like, I'm going to church. I need a steeple. I need a cross. That's where I'm going. So we go out here way out of Virgilana. Beautiful church. Is it Florence Avenue out there? Whatever it is. It's a beautiful church. Beautiful service. Everything was wonderful. We come out of that, and my family's kind of going, I love that. I'm like, yeah, that was nice, but this is Virgilana. We living in town. We living in South Boston. You want to drive all the way to Virgilana? So I'll tell you what, there's a church right there. There's a storefront right there. And we're going to go try that. Well, no, we really like it, but we're going to try it. Let's go out here. Walked in that church. Met David Brandon. Walked right through. Coolest thing I ever seen in my life. I walked right through this. I grew up Methodist. I walked right through the door, and there were right there. She had little plates of like ham, turkey, and some coffee. And I was like, we done come. It must be having a special today. We done got lucky today. This is like, we get there, and Brandy comes up. Hey, how you doing? Whatever. I said, oh, we got a little special today. She's like, no, just go help yourself. I said, go get that now. She said, yeah, go on over there and get it. Help yourself. I was like, all right, let's go get some ham. Get get a cup of coffee. I'm sitting back. I'm like, this is all right. I'm Johnny Virgin Line right here. This is good. Dave, y'all remember Dave? I know. Start playing the piano. Start playing worship. I didn't know anything about worship. So all I knew was, hymns. Really, was what I grew up on. He starts playing, singing, worshiping. I didn't know what he was doing. Actually, he was singing to me. He was just singing. And I was like, wow, this feels different. Something's different here. We went back another Sunday. Dave started to talk. Well, now, so don't forget, I'm a walking disaster still. Even because I was doing my best, but I was a walking disaster. I'm broke, by the way. I mean broke. I would run out of money on Monday. I get paid every 2 weeks, so we get to Friday. So I run out on about Monday. Got to figure out how to make it to Friday. Every week, same thing. Oh, I maybe run out soon. I'm too proud. I'm not going to ask anybody. I hadn't asked for help. I hadn't told anybody, whatever. Just still having panic attacks. Which that's another problem. Stop right there. Because if I would have had a relationship with God, I know He would have done something. As I'm going to show you what He did for me, but He would have fixed it instantly. He would have sent me to someone or something. He would have done something for me too, and I didn't do that. And I didn't tell anybody. If you got a problem, you need to talk to people. I dealt with this for 10 years of my life, and I'm telling you, I can't speak into words the way I felt. I can't speak it. So I began to listen to Dave. And Dave starts talking about having a relationship with God. I'm like, relationship with God? What does that mean? To myself. Starts talking about it. And, every Sunday I'm learning a little bit more, and he's talking. I'm like, start saying it. I'm like, even one day I was like, relationship with God. Just talk to him. He was talking, praying. Just talk to him. I said, all right. I'm at a point in my life, I'm so desperate, of course, that I'm here. And I only went for the kids. But now that I'm here and I'm so desperate, I'm like, well, I'll try anything, really, at this point. I'll be honest with you. I'm so broken, I would try anything. Snake oil, you could have told me, rub it on your arm. You know what I mean? Put a little bit on the back of your head. You're going to feel better. Well, let's do it. Put some on my feet too, whatever. I would have tried anything. Well, so I go out. I'll never forget pulling out of my car, and I was like, I'm going to try this talking to God thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, I felt, I hate saying this thing that loud, but I felt, I don't know nobody in the car, just me, and I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed that they didn't do it. I was talking to myself. I'm like, hey God, I'm praying. By the way, I don't really, and I said, I don't really know how to do this, but I'm supposed to talk to you. And that's where it started. And I'm going to tell you, I'm skipping a lot, but it's okay because I'm going to get to something here. That's the moment when I started talking to God that my life began to change. Without that moment, I don't know where I would be. That's the moment I continued to go to the worship center, and I continued. I hung on every word David said. Every word. Listened, tried to learn, tried to take it in. And slowly, God began to rebuild me. Slowly, He began to give me strength. I had these feelings. I walked around with I don't know the feeling. When you're up in a roller coaster, you're about to go down, you're about to freak out. You're like that. I lived like that for 10 years. That feeling was with me for 10 years. Never went away. I'm telling you right now. I probably should have went down some medicine, something, anything, something easy, pain, something, nothing. Only thing that was easy was alcohol. And then it got worse after that. So don't drink, kids. So as I began to reach out, and I went back to to the Hebrews where we started in the message. As I began to step out, God began to show up, begin to do things in my life. As I began to reach out and begin to talk to Him, He started doing things in my life. And I could see them. You know, we always think it's like, well, you know, faith. You can't. You just believe, right? You don't see. It's not true. You do see. If you have faith and you reach out, you will see. You will see. If you're not seeing, talk to your pastor, because you will see it. I'm not saying you're going to see it day one. You know what I decided to do? And this was out of desperation, but I said, you know what? And as Dave was teaching and telling relationship, I was like, whatever's going on right here, I want it. I want every bit of it. I'll do whatever this man says right here, what this Bible says, whatever it is, I'm going to just do it. Well, I want to do it or not. I don't care how dumb I feel. I don't care. I'm just going to do it. And as I began to do that, He began to just build me up, build me up, build me up, pick me up. Now, I'm still having a panic attack. They ain't went away yet. And here's the dumbest thing, too. I'm telling y'all, I'm done. I didn't even go to God through all this time. I'm so much shame in my life, too. So much shame. I didn't go to God and be like, God, please do something for me. Please heal me. Please take this. I can't live a normal day. Take this from me. I don't do that. I never even said that. At least not for a long time. But He's working in my life. He's giving me strength. He's building me up, and I'm doing more and more and more and more. And the more that I did, the more my faith began to increase, the more things that He began to show me. So let me move forward here. One of the biggest things, the very first thing where I really saw a difference, I told you I was broke. I mean, I was broke. No money. He threw out a tithing challenge. Test God was kind of what He was saying. Just tithe. He's like, tithe and you'll see. God will show up in your life. Just tithe. Just do it. Promise you. I challenge you to do it. Just do it for 3 months. Whatever. Do it. So, okay. This makes a lot of sense. I got no money. Now I'm tithing. Now, so when I was going in church about this one, by the way, I threw 20 on the plate. And I felt good about it. I'm getting ready to go play golf. And I'll get 5 today. You know, I mean, a good day, I might throw 20 in there. You know? Felt good about that too. Like, hey, yeah, I get 20, maybe 21. It's a lucky number. I never hit it. Like I said. So I said, okay. But I was in that mode. I was like, look, I don't care. I've already tried it. I've already tried like my way. I'm gonna do it your way. I'm gonna do it. I just started tithing. I went in and figured out what 10% of my salary was. Gave it. Oh boy. You talking about a hard check to write. I won't make that much money then, but I mean, it was a lot of money. It was a lot more than 5, 6, 20. It was a lot for me. And I'm already running out. This is dumb. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to trust you. I'm going to do it. Let me tell you something. From that moment on, I have never needed $1. Never. I'm telling you. Listen, it don't make any sense. I can't even explain it to you other than to do what the Bible says and it'll be rewarded. Because I can tell you this. I didn't change anything. I still didn't change. I was already eating oodles and noodles. I ain't kidding. Chef Boyardee, I was eating. I didn't change. Nothing in my life changed. I didn't change. Now I was changing because I was going to church and I was starting to be a part, but I didn't change the way I was spending my money. I didn't. Let me tell you what else happened. So I'm tithing. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna keep tithing. Somehow I got money. I'm just keep tithing. I had a miserable job. I ain't gonna lie to you. And by the way, I won't sleep. I left a lot of stuff, but I'm telling you right now, I'm tired and I ain't sleeping. When you have bad attacks, all that, you can't sleep. I ain't sleeping. I got a job. I gotta get up like 4:30 in the morning, go to work. I didn't like my job. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get me another job. Keep tithing. The moment I decided to go get another job, I didn't even finish my resume, and I got a phone call from Gloucester Furniture. Where you at? Gloucester Furniture said, "Hey, you want a job? We got a manager job of it, whatever, making more money than I was making. Normal hours, normal people." Absolutely, yes, I want a job. Yeah, I went up for an interview, got a job. Listen, I didn't call him. I hadn't looked for a job yet. You understand what I'm telling you? I needed another job. I needed more money for whatever. But again, I'm not out of money. But don't we always need more money? Especially when we're there, come through. Do whatever. I get a job. Didn't even ask. Really? I'm like, I really like this tithing thing. I'm just telling you. Before then, I would have never, ever, it doesn't make sense. But when you give, He blesses. He begins to bless you. So, He's building me up. I'm going to close this thing down. Play something, maybe sing on something. Make me sound pretty just for a second. We're going to close this thing. So, He's healed my finances. He's building me up as a man. I continue to just do whatever it is. Dave said, "Hey, I want to go do it." But I wouldn't want to do it. I just did. You know, I have learned to listen to my pastor. I didn't want to do it. Now I'm listening to Ricky, and I'll listen to everything he says, even though I don't want to. Every time he tells me to do something I don't want to do, there's fruit that comes out of it. Every single time, every trip. Take all day to go somewhere, whatever. I'm going to be honest with you. It's like, man, I don't have all day to go. When we go, it is a blessing. Every time we do what this man says, I'm blessed. I'm trying to tell you. Still weak. Building, I'm still weak. I still have panic attacks. Can't get rid of them. Miserable. I'll be honest with you. So there's a part of me that's like, oh man, I see this and all this is good. But I'm still suffering, miserable. If you had them, you know what I'm talking about. I could not stop. Nothing I did. I looked, I researched. Breathing exercise. Okay. Breathe in to 7. Hold to 7. Breathe out to 7. Well, that's great. It relaxes me for a second. But I have a panic attack 10 minutes later. What good does that do me? Okay, I breathe again. Panic attack again. Couldn't get rid of them. I finally broke down one day. I lost her so bad. All I had to do this one day, you might have been there. Sam worked with me, lost for a while. One day we had anyway, people came in from all over the place. All I had to do was get up and say, "My name's Brad Mealy. I'm logistics quality manager. I've been here for 5 years." Whatever it was, 2 years, whatever it was. I've been here. That's it. That's all I had to do. Come around the table, comes to me, well, one table sitting there, everybody sitting out there, comes to me. I go, "Nope." I went to the bathroom. I said, "Oh, I ain't stand up saying my name. I can't, I'm having a pain. I mean, sweat profusely, having a pain down my nose." He's laughing. It's funny, but it's true, man. It's pitiful. It's pitiful. It's sad. I'm glad I can laugh at it now because of where God's put me in my place. But I'm telling you, it was miserable. I could not stand up and say my name. They texted me. David's texting me. "Eric, the president, where you at, man? I need you to introduce yourself to these people." Not coming. Forget it. Well, I told him, not coming. I went out. After the meeting, I went back into Eric. I said, "Look, I'll do anything. I'll work hard. I'll do anything. I'll stay late. I'll work as hard as I can possibly work. But I can tell you what, I'm not going back in that room. It's not happening. If you have to fire me, fire me. Because I'm not going back in that room." He's like, "What's wrong?" I said, "I'm having panic attacks. I'm going to stay. I can't do it." Okay? He was nice, but he was like, "I got it, man. That's okay. You're fine. It's cool." So, I finally break down. Later, I go in the bathroom. I'm so weak, broken, pitiful, whatever. I'm like, "Man, what kind of man are you? What kind of father are you? What are you doing? You're scared of everything." Nobody knows this. Remember, nobody knows this. You didn't know it. Did you see it? You didn't see it. Didn't show anybody. I just break down. Like, I can't. can't do this. I can't be a man for my children. I can't get through this. I can't stop. I've tried everything. I've Googled. I've tried to breathe and exercise. I can't get through it. I prayed to him and I asked God, you do something, heal me. I'm out here doing everything I can do for you. I know I was a disaster, but I'm living for you now. Heal me. I sit down at my computer later. Got myself together a little bit. I just Google this thing again. I'm like, I gotta figure this. Search engines weren't the same back then. They've come a long way now. But anyway, I search again. Something. I don't even know what I searched. This is after this prayer. Not like minutes after. Later. It sends me to a book. This book comes up and says, Panic Away. Guaranteed get rid of panic attacks. I'm like, so I don't care what it costs. I've never seen it before. I don't care. Buying it, and I'm buying it right now. Bought it, printed it off in Gloucester. We had a little printer with it. I went over to the printer, stood over there to watch it. Make sure the book was about that big. So watching everybody. What you doing? You got a printer? You need something? Facts? Come back later. I'm busy. Printed out. Immediately started reading. Went to my desk, read a little bit. Like, wait a minute, something. Went down. Went to the bathroom. Took it down there. Went to the bathroom. Closed the door of the little office. Started reading. Immediately upon reading this information that was in this book, began to immediately feel better. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to skip forward, so we got to get up. Within like 2 or 3 weeks, I'm telling you right now, panic attacks were gone. 10 years of panic attacks were gone, healed completely in 3 weeks. I do not have them. I have not had them. And I am scared of absolutely nothing but a little bit about coming up and speaking to you. Not done, but we almost done. So, and I had some notes over there to keep me on track, but anyway, I didn't get to it. I'm done. This is one and done, man. I'm out of here. So, where was it? Oh, yeah, panic attack. So, this was the one thing. Long book, I read it all, studied all of that to learn about what they were, but as I began to study them, anybody has panic attack, listen, I'm not a doctor, I'm not telling you to do this, so hear me. But if you have a problem, you come see me. But this is what this book said. Stand up to it. There was a bold letter, stand up to it. Every time I had a pain, and I'm like, wait, well, I was like, stand up to it. What you mean? What's that mean? Sounds dumb. Stand up to it. In other words, and he goes and says, if your heart is beating, tell it to beat faster. Well, that don't sound like a good idea. Well, let me tell you something. When you're desperate, you're going to try. So I did. I was like, well, I'll just do it. Like I said, I'm trying anything. Next panic attack I started to have, so you know what the breathing is going to be. I mean, there's all kinds of ones I've had, but it starts hitting me. I was like, oh, I can't breathe. Wait a minute, oh, man, it's panic attack. Oh, man, breathe. I was like, hold up, stand up to it. All right, go ahead. I was like, go ahead then. Take me out. That's what you think. When you have a panic attack, you think you're dying. I'm telling you right now. You think you're dying. You think you were gone. That's why people that ain't never had them, you don't understand it. I'm telling you, this is, as far as I'm concerned, as close to death as you can get, because you think at any second you were gone from here. And I'm okay for leaving right now, by the way. If he takes me now, I'm fine. But back then, I don't think I was going to get to them gates. He was going to say, hold up, partner. I'm saying that. So, I started to do that. I started to stand up. Every single time I had one where it would start, it would start, my heart would be fast. I said, be faster. I started getting cocky with it too. I mean, I'm serious. I started having everything was beating. I said, come on, beat. Be faster. Come on, let's dance. I'm serious. Hey, let me tell you something. That went away. As soon as it would start, it went away. It's not real. Panic attack, your fight, I don't have time to go into it, but your fight, it's actually engaging something that God gave us to protect us. It's a fight-flight response. It engages. Get time for it. God healed it. All those years, I asked, He healed almost immediately. I'm not saying He does that. I'm just telling you what He did in my life. Now, He's healed my finances. He gave me a good job. He's given me strength. He's healed me. He's healed me from these panic attacks. He don't stop. I ain't got time to keep going, whatever. Maybe I'll tell him. He don't stop there. And I'm telling you something. All I was doing was trying to, and listen, by the way, I'm full. I got a long way to go. So please know, I'm not standing here saying I got it figured out and I'm this great. I'm not. I'm right here just trying every day. But I believe with my whole heart in our Father in heaven, and I will try my best every day to do whatever it is that He wants me to do. Which is the only reason I'm up here speaking right now. So, before we close, a couple of things. Don't waste your life. Don't waste your life. I wasted 10 years of my life. I got some good things out of it, I guess. I wasted 10 years of my life. Weak, broken, pitiful. Kids, don't waste your life. I'm telling you, listen to me now. Form a relationship with God. And I know most of you guys, I already know most of you guys, and some of y'all, most of you probably already have it. But I'm going to tell you what, if you don't, you better form it now. It's the number, as far as I'm concerned, it's the number one thing. The number one. Nothing else matters. Nothing else is more important than that relationship. You got to start right there, and when you get that right, everything else will happen. I can't tell you how many times I'm not even asking this stuff and He gives us stuff. I own a company right now. Didn't look for it. Didn't seek it. Didn't try to buy it. Bought it from his dad. We had dinner in his church. I've had dinner with this man twice in my life. I've had so much as with him now, but twice in my life, both in his church. Sat down across from him and he said, we just talking about life? Because, I got this company, man. I'm so busy. But things are going good with him because he's living life. God's been in his life his whole life. And he's a blessing. I ain't got time to start. Ricky, be out there, give me some money. Listen. I've had dinner twice, right here. Only 2 times in my life I've ever had dinner with him. I sat down, we talked about it. I said, you got a company? He said, yeah, I'm just busy. I can't do anything. By the way, the company, Miss Rowe right here, Carla Rowe and her husband started. Thank you. Wonderful company, wonderful name. I've kept it and blessed to have it every day. Her and her husband started this company back in the 70s, right? But Ricky owned it this time. His dad. And you probably own part of it. But, and he goes, so let's fast forward, like 3 months later, again, we have another dinner. That's the only time I'd ever eat with him. We have another dinner. Come over here, just get a plate, nowhere. What do I know? Just sit down, tables every which way. I won't like looking for anything. Next thing I know, I sit down. Who's sitting across from him? His daddy, again. I said, how's it going, man? How's it going with that company? He goes, Wes, say the same thing. I'm probably parking trucks in the woods. I'm so busy. I'm so busy. I said, well, shoot, man, is it making money? He said, yeah. I said, well, I'll buy it. He said, well, I'll sell it to you. I said, okay. I got a company. And by the way, I'm still a disaster with that. We're lucky, owned by God's grace. We're not broke. God's blessing. Listen, I have a house. This ain't bragging. I have a house on the golf course. It's not, we ain't talking about no mansion or nothing. I have a house on a golf course. I didn't go looking for that. I didn't go looking for it. I guess Jesus loved God. I'm telling you, Suzanne and I were helping one of his kids out at the golf. Man's getting rid of a house. Unbelievable deal. On the golf course. We run the numbers. Oh, we can get it. Oh, yeah, we can get this house. Boom, got it. I went out looking. We weren't out running up down. We didn't go look at 40 houses or whatever. Can't get about a house for me. It's on the golf course. Give me a break. I can go on and on and on with these stories, is what I'm trying to tell you. And it all comes, listen, the point. Now, I do have a point of this. Hopefully y'all taking some points, but the point I'm trying to get across to anybody is, one, we got to make sure that we start with our priorities in church. We got to make sure that we have our relationship with God needs to be our number one. Number one. Everything else falters down that. When you have a relationship with God, and how do we do that? All you do that is to begin to talk to Him, begin to pray, just begin to be there. Get involved. Anything. Study. Listen. Talk to Him. Listen. Talk. Listen. I do it all the time. Every single day. And He blesses me. So my point is this, don't waste any more time. And I don't know what anybody's going through. And maybe you're not going through anything, and that is fantastic, but you are. Get your relationship right with God. He will heal it. He will take care of you. He will bless you. As you reach out and you do the things that we're supposed to do, the Bible tells us to do, you tithe, you put forth time, you put forth effort, you will be blessed. Ricky's talking about this, and next week I'm sure he'll go back into this, but he's been talking about this cycle, and you'll see even through that cycle. We're going to do another song, and she was going to sing it, but it's late, we're going to go, but listen. And I'm up here and I'm nervous, and I don't know if I said everything I wanted to say, but I'm too dumb to even grab my notes. But I'm here today to just tell you, I'm here today to show you my story, to tell you the proof of my life. I lived without God, and I was a disaster, and I was a wreck. And ever since the day that I've been living with God, for God, I have been blessed every day. I don't want anything. I'm telling you, I'm not scared of anything. I'm not saying that. I'm telling you, I believe in God, and I know that He has got anything that I could ever worry. I don't. My wife probably wishes I would worry more about a few things. I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it because I don't have to worry about it, because I stand on the promises that God has given us. He's put them in your life. I stand on them. You got anything to close me up or something? Like Joel, drop a mic or something.
I only got two things. Leave the top off. And when you're up here, this button don't adjust anything. But when I took your earphones, I did leave you the box, because that way you can continue to adjust something. Whatever it was that was being adjusted. Oh, that's good. I'm not going to keep it, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to end on a serious note. I believe everybody's got a story, and your story is impactful and it impacts people and it makes a difference. All you got to do is be willing to share your story. And maybe you're here. I'm going to let Chelsea sing through some of the song. We might not do the whole thing, but just know, if that spoke to you, and you need to work on your relationship with God, like I'm not going to pray for you. Maybe you want to stay where you are. Maybe you want to come up. I encourage you. If this message spoke to you, I encourage you to come up front and just get with God. Spend a couple of minutes talking to Him. You can say, just like Brad, hey God, it's Brad. That's where you start. So let's stand. Let's just stand. That way if somebody wants to move out or whatever, they're a little bit more comfortable. You're already up. Let's just worship with this song, and I just want to encourage you. If your relationship with God needs work, let today be the beginning of their transformation.
Caught up in your presence, I just wanna sit here at your feet. I'm caught up in this holy moment. I never wanna leave. Oh, I'm not here for blessings. Jesus, you don't owe me anything more than anything that you can do. I just want you. I'm sorry when I've just gone through the motions. I'm sorry when I just sang another song. Take me back to where we started. Open up my heart to you. And I'm sorry when I've gone with my agenda. I'm sorry when I forgot that you're enough. Take me back to where we started. Open up my heart to you. Caught up in your presence, I just wanna sit here at your feet. I'm caught up in this holy moment. I never wanna leave. Oh, I'm not here for blessings. Jesus, you don't owe me anything more than anything that you can do. I just want you. I just want you. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else can do. I just want you. Nothing else. Oh, nothing else. Nothing else can do. I just want you. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else will do. I just want you. Nothing else. Oh, nothing else. Nothing else.
it's not about religion, but it's about relationship. And I thank you for the clarity and the understanding that we have. God, continue to use us to freely give, to freely direct, and give the world that lens to look through. Let us look through the same lens that you look through, God, to see people, so that we may draw them to you. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Real quick, just a couple of quick announcements. Men, if you would like to go to the men's meal, it is next Saturday. We'll be leaving here around 1 or 1:30. I'd love to have you go with us. We're going to be going to Richmond and enjoying a time together. See Jason, and he can get you plugged in. And again, this is a free event. This is no cost to you. A couple of other things. March the 21st, we're going to have a Sunday night service that'll be at Clinton McKinney's Church, Word of Truth. Our team will be leading. I'll be speaking. So if you can make that, we'd love to have you there. And we got some other quick announcements for you as we go along. But you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Be blessed.